All right. Hello, everybody. So sorry about that, but I hope you guys are good. Hope you're having a good Saturday. So, my charger will not charge anymore. It will not charge my laptop. So, I'm going to have to make this a shorter live than normal. But I'll get through what I can get through because I'm going to have to go get a new charger. So, I will just jump right into it. I got a lot to get over today. A lot to go over today. I want to thank you guys so much for being here with me. All right, so I'm just going to get right into it.
Got lucky.
All right, now every parent should teach their children basic survival skills, how to survive, in a situation, how to get out of a bad situation. So that's what this dad is doing. So let me go and play this for you.
Got lucky. She's 14, so this is to prove that anybody can do this method. You don't have to be super strong. I already got her hand duct tape right here. She's going to do the shin method as well and push through in the shin. And you purposely want to tighten the zip ties because you want to increase the tension to make the zip tie break easier. Nice. All right, so now I have Lucky zip tied. Now we're going to do the friction saw method with shoelaces for people that can't do the shin method to break it. Sit on your butt and then flip one of the laces over the zip tie. Tie it to the other end. And now pedal. Behind the back. And she's free.
Awesome idea. I thought that was awesome. And I think when parents help prepare their children for bad situations, you just give you a sense of, okay, my daughter has this if she ever gets in trouble, or my child has this if they ever get in trouble. Okay, now let's move on to this next thing. I got a lot to get through before this dies.
When we invest in clean energy and electric vehicles and reduce population, more of our children can breathe clean air and drink clean water.
Yes, that's right. She did say reduce population. Obviously, that isn't what she was meant to say. Obviously, that is not what she was supposed to say. But she did slip up and said, when we reduce the population, which is what I've been saying for years, is what they're doing, what they're working on.
When we invest in clean energy and electric vehicles and reduce population, more of our children can breathe clean air and drink clean water.
Reduce the population. And it's like I've been saying, all of these things, everything that's happening, everything that's being done, that's their goal. Reduce the freaking population. Don't forget that you are the carbon that they want to reduce. All right, let's move on to this next thing. Did y'all see Biden and what he did to that little girl? Let's check it out. Freak.
trip overseas, just leaving Finland a short time ago on his way back from the United States. More analysis on his performance on the world stage.
And then he goes, what is this deal? What is this dude's deal with sniffing little girls? And the mom's just standing there smiling with this goofy look on her face. I mean, what is wrong with people?
His trip overseas, just leaving Finland a short time ago on his way back from the United States. More analysis on his performance on the world stage.
Little girls like, get away. Little girls got more sense than her mother. Little girls like, get away from me, you freaking creepy old man. Okay. I know, that poor little girl. Like, what a lunatic that guy is. Hold on, let me get through this. Okay. LA is a criminal's playground. Think that everything hasn't gone to hell in a handbasket?
To all my LA County residents, I got a little information I want to drop on y'all. Check it out.
Starting at midnight tonight, the Sheriff's Department will no longer detain people for crimes such as theft, shoplifting, drug use, vandalism, battery, and a whole host of other non-serious, non-violent crimes that affect the quality of life of people here in Los Angeles County.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. Come again? So if I'm getting robbed and I call y'all not about to come? Hold on. So you mean to tell me if somebody gets disrespectful, I got the right to slap them and I can't get charged with battery? I don't know. I might like that one. Nah, but I need some more information. Explain it to me.
Due to Judge Lawrence Riff's ruling, many people arrested will be released immediately without having to pay bail before their arraignment.
Oh, so what you're saying is I need to get the strap. See, I got my gun license and my CCW was in the works as we speak. See, y'all was talking all that defund the police and now they don't even want the funds. Saying, did you vote? Did y'all take a vote?
No one challenged it. Not LAPD Chief Michael Moore, LA County Sheriff Robert Luna, or District Attorney George Gascon.
Oh, so y'all just turned this into the criminals' playground, huh? Ain't nobody got to post no bail. They getting released immediately before they even got to go to court. See, me personally, I'm not no criminal, but if I was, that sounds like a sweet deal. See, LA County, it's too much going on for y'all to be implementing these rules right now. First of all, they making it hella easy for them smash and grabbers to just get away. Then if they get caught, what does it matter? They finna get right out. They don't even got to pay no bail. Fellas, y'all better hope these women ain't still out here keying up and messing up people's cars. And ladies, y'all better hope these men ain't out here still putting sugar in people's gas tanks. I ain't finna get in trouble. I mean, I do like the fact that I might get to slap the hell out of a couple of people without no consequences. That remains to be seen. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Y'all have
to hell in a handbasket. I mean, literally though. And you had people for months screaming, defund the police. We don't need the police. Get rid of these people. And hell, now they just said, well, yeah, you get what hey, that's what you guys wanted. That's what we're going to give you. It is amazing because people get arrested and they get immediately released, sent right back out on the streets with no consequences, not even a slap on the wrist. What's to stop them from doing it again? I mean, it's completely insane. If you can go out there and you can commit crime and not get in trouble for it, why wouldn't you go back out and do it again and again and again? And that's what people were out there screaming for. That's what people were out there protesting for. And that's what I said. I said, yep, everybody wants to scream, defund the police, until guess what? Until you need the damn police. And then nobody's going to be there. All right, let's move on because I don't have all day to stay on that and I could. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to throw a little comedy in here for a second. Okay. This was so funny. I was like, it made me laugh. I go, okay, I have to share this. Did y'all see this? This duck. Check it out. Where'd that damn duck go? Where'd my lunch go? That was one smart duck, huh? It made me laugh. I thought, oh my gosh, that is too funny. I gotta share that. All right. Smart ass duck, yep. Okay. All right, I want to read this to you. Teachers speak out over 11-year-olds wearing diapers to school. That's crossing a line. Teachers in Switzerland are complaining that 11-year-olds are wearing diapers more than ever, calling it a worrying trend. Dagmar Rosler, head of the Swiss Federation of Teachers, spoke to the Swiss newspaper 20 Minute explaining kids are going to school as early as 4 years old now. So yeah, you might actually find some still in diapers. Well, it might be somewhat familiar for 4-year-olds. It is not acceptable for 11-year-olds unless they have health issues. Rosler warned when 11-year-olds come to school in diapers, that's a worrying trend. In some cases, 11-year-olds wear diapers while sleeping due to bladder or bowel problems. However, it appears that today's parents really gave up on potty training their children. It is not hard to understand why toddlers get to use diapers. However, this is unsanitary and training takes effort. The New York Post alleges that though Mayo Clinic says that potty training should be done when the child is between 18 and 24 months, some parents skip this step. An educational scientist, Margaret Stam, said some parents let it slide because diapers are a convenient relief. It's not seen as a problem these days, she added. That sends a totally wrong message. I mean, can you even imagine, right? 11 years old and you have to wear diapers because your parents never potty trained. Like, is that even a thing? I mean, at some point, does it not come naturally to you that you have to go to use the bathroom? Like, that's so insane to me that is even a thing today. It's so crazy. Okay. And sending your kids to school in diapers at 11. I mean, wow. Oh, thank you. Yes, don't forget to hit that like button. Okay. So, for those of you that do not know, Jalissa Thaler was pulled over, and upon investigating her vehicle, they discover the body of her 6-year-old son, who she had, taken out earlier that day. And you got to see this woman. Now, this is the body cam footage. This is just a little portion of it. But check this out. Cops pulled her over for something because of the shape her car was in. And it's something you just got to see. So let me play this for you.
There is no tire there. All right. There's what?
All over the car. Violation. I have a broken windshield and I'm missing a tire because the kids were shooting at my car.
What looks like blood in there?
It's not blood, it's deer meat. I had a big bag and there's a farm around here that does deer meat and hamburgers.
Something shows old as yeah. Holy we got a body. All right, let's cover it. There is no.
Isn't that insane? And did you see the mother? Look at her. I mean, what a lunatic. Oh, that's not blood. That's deer meat. That's deer meat. Don't you know the difference? And she wants to act like a totally like everything's totally normal. He's like, dude, there's blood all over. There's shotgun shells all over. Like, what did we, stumble upon here? And then this cold-hearted has her son in the trunk of the car. Sick. People are just sick. Okay. Okay. Now, I do not know if y'all saw this or not, But okay, so this took place in Lorain, Ohio. Okay. So this woman has these 4 dogs, these 4 golden retrievers. They're super, super friendly. I know somebody that is actually her neighbor. So these dogs are friendly. Everybody knows them. They're, you know, they're friendly dogs. They don't hurt anybody. They don't attack anybody. They're cool, chill dogs. Okay. Well, this officer, I'll just play this. Yep. Okay. So after that happened, so the golden retriever comes running towards the cop. The other one had just turned around and went back to the yard. This is the dog owner. Okay. And the cop pulled out his piece and he literally shot this dog like 4 or 5 times. Okay. As it was running away, he was still shooting it. Now, there have been protests to have outside of this police station to have this officer removed from duty. Like, dude, if you're afraid of a golden retriever, I think maybe you're in the wrong line of work. So there's a big petition actually going around right now. If you guys want, I can link it down in the description below as soon as I can. I'll do it after this. To have him removed. As of yet, he has not been let go. He has not been suspended. Nothing has happened. Now, what do you guys think about this situation? Do you think that he had the right, because the dog was running at him, to do what he did? Or do you, I think this was like way more excessive than it had to have been. There's no reason he should have did that. Now, the rest of this video is all of the neighbors coming out and bitching him out, basically. Like, people could not believe what they just saw. So what's your guys' thoughts on this? I mean, I think that was completely unnecessary. I don't know why the cop was there. But yeah, I don't have any idea why the cop was there. Okay. So let's move on to this next thing. This battery goes so freaking fast. Oh my gosh. Now this I thought, wow, I'd never, some of the things. So neighbor tells a guy that his wife has been cheating on him, and this is how he did it. Listen to this. I thought this was so funny. Okay.
Hey, I live in the neighborhood. My Wi-Fi name is 1744. Your wife is cheating.
So that's his Wi-Fi name, right? His Wi-Fi name is 1744. Your wife is cheating. And you know how every time you go to click on Wi-Fi and it gives you all the ones in your surrounding area. So okay, listen.
I don't know how you did not catch on. Your address is 1744, but every day when you leave for work, a Nissan parks 3 houses down, walks up the side of your house, goes in your back door. I'm assuming you don't have cameras back there? Okay, your wife is smart, but she is unfaithful. I'm going to walk this way, but I don't live this way.
I mean, not good for the wife because obviously, she's a jerk off. So not good for her. But it was so funny how this neighbor had been watching her and he was so concerned. So he changed his Wi-Fi password so the guy would hopefully notice. And he never did. So he finally got fed up with seeing it happen all the time and felt bad for the guy and went over and told him in his Ring camera what was really going on. Okay. I was dying when I was laughing so hard when I saw it the first time.
Mason!
Hold on, you guys, 1 second. Mace! Logan's here. Okay.
I'm literally on fire right now. I just got off the phone with my wife, who took my 9 and 7-year-old boys to the doctor today to get physicals for tackle football and school next year and all that other shit. My 9-year-old son went in first, and the first thing this woman asks him is if he identifies as a boy, a girl, gender fluid, or non-binary. My son, he's never heard of any of that shit before. You've been dealing with him your whole life. He is clearly a boy's boy. So what are you, trying to plant a fucking seed in his head? The only thing I can be thankful for is that my wife took them instead of me. And props to my wife because she said something. And if she didn't, they would have asked my 7-year-old son the same damn question. This shit is ridiculous. And to the people out there who think that there's nothing wrong with that, and I'm just a transphobe or all that shit, you're fucked up. This is bullshit. And there's something wrong with you. I'm
Good for him. More parents need to stand up. And he's right. He's like, listen. All right, Bella. Stop it. He's like, listen. My kids don't know nothing about that, right? We homeschool our children. They don't know about that. So here you come, the doctor, putting that in his head. Bella, what is your deal? Sorry, guys. They pick the worst times to do. I'm telling you. All right, let's move on. Bella. Shh. All right, give me 1 second, you guys. I gotta. Okay. Soccer coach arrested after the phone. Bella, stop it. After the phone he left at. After the phone he left at restaurant had videos of him assaulting 10 boys that he had drugged and abused. Like, it was like it was like God made that happen, right? Like, he just happened to leave his phone there, and the whoever the waiters, I'm guessing, just happened to pick it up and go through. They decided to go through it. Like, had they not, this guy would have never been arrested, and he would never have been investigated, and he would still be around little boys. I'm gonna show you.
When we got to these soccer fields off Glass Lane, we didn't come to watch these men play.
Does this guy look familiar to you?
We wanted to find out about a man who once did.
Do you know who that is?
We showed people at this tournament this picture. It's 63-year-old Camilo Hurtado Campos.
I remember when we were little, he used to invite us, but we never went and played with him.
Franklin police say detectives found hundreds of videos and photos on his phone raping at least 10 unconscious boys between 9 and 17 years old. Campos has lived in Franklin for 20 years. In the Hill Estates neighborhood, but more recently on Glass Lane.
Neighbors tell me that Campos lived in this white complex behind me, in the unit at the very end. That happens to be in between two schools and across from the soccer fields.
Franklin police say Campos was a regular at school playgrounds where he approached kids and recruited them to a soccer team. After gaining their trust, he invited them to his home where he drugged.
Yo trataba de que no se acercara acá, de que no estuviera. Didn't want him to be here at all because he wasn't feeling comfortable.
Wilmer Blanco runs the Friendship League at the park across from Campus's house. He says he knew Campus used to play for a short time on this league, but wasn't kind to teammates. Now he feels for the victims.
So it's going to be probably difficult for their families to come up, but he just wants them to get close with their parents and more make sure their parents know what they're doing.
In Franklin, Marissa Sulek, WSMV4.
See, miracles happen sometimes. Yep, Casey, that's how kids are. Okay. Let me get through these. Okay, so the movie, The Sound of Freedom, just came out. It's had all kinds of problems. It's had, like with people, with the theaters that it was playing at, like some of them, the air conditioning had to go out. Some of them, anyway, I can't remember all the specifics, but a lot of movie theaters that were playing The Sound of Freedom during the movies, they ended up having to shut down and send everybody home. Hold on one second. What?
Can Bella go upstairs?
Why? No. You gotta wait.
Hold
Huh?
on.
Just till I get done with this. Okay, so let me show you this. And you have all these media and news outlets. They're coming out talking about how this is not real. This movie was based off a conspiracy theory. Yada yada yada. Okay. Well, this came out 10 years ago, and it is the story, the true story of The Sound of Freedom. Bella. I'm really sorry, you guys. I cannot believe she's doing this. Give me 1 second. Let's go, Bella. Okay, sorry. Had to go put Bella upstairs. Okay, so check this out.
And see that there's liberation now.
Liberating one child at a time. Elaine Quijano, CBS News, New York.
Yeah, so when they come out with their BS and they want to say, oh, it's just a conspiracy theory, that doesn't happen. It's not real. Bullcrap. It is completely and 100% real. So do not get that twisted. All right, let me pull up this next thing. Imagine someone touching your child like that. Ah, she just walked up and hit that kid. Tried to hit that kid. Insane. And she just walks away. Like, can you imagine just walking down the street with your kid and some freak just comes up and, you know, whacks your kid in the face and then tries to go after every other kid in the area? She wouldn't have been walking away. I'm going to tell you that. What a lunatic. Okay.
Along the way.
I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I think the whole us giving Ukraine all this money, all these arms, all this, you know, cash of weapons and money is freaking ridiculous. And it's the dumbest. It's so stupid, right? It just seems to be our history, right? We arm them, we teach them how to use what we give them, and then we're fighting with them, or the weapons are being turned and used against us. Why are we giving Ukraine all this money? It's crap. You can't take care of your own people, but we're gonna go and freaking fund this country. It's insanity. Why don't you start taking care of the people here? Take care of the people here first. But anyway, Tucker nukes Pence on Ukraine aid. Every city in the United States has become much worse over the last 3 years, and your concern is the Ukrainians. Exactly.
The Biden administration has been slow in providing military support. Make no mistake about this. We promised them 33 Abrams tanks in January. I heard again 2 weeks ago in Ukraine, they still don't have them. We've been telling them we'll train their F-16 pilots, but now they're saying maybe January we'll let somebody transfer some jets.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vice President, have you, I know you're running for president. You are distressed that the Ukrainians don't have enough American tanks. Every city in the United States has become much worse over the past 3 years.
Yeah.
Drive around. There's not one city that's gotten better in the United States. And it's visible. Our economy has degraded. The suicide rate has jumped. Public filth and disorder and crime have exponentially increased. And yet your concern is that the Ukrainians, a country most people can't find on a map, who've received tens of billions of U.S. tax dollars, don't have enough tanks. I think it's a fair question to ask, like, where's the concern for the United States in that?
Well, it's not my concern.
It's not
Tucker,
my
I've heard
concern.
that routine from you before, but that's...
It's not my concern. And these are the people. Oh my gosh. I just ran into a lady not that long ago that was telling me that, oh my gosh, she's like, Pence is the guy for the job. You know, he would be such a great president and yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, do you even pay attention to like anything? Like, where are you getting your facts and information from? Are we talking about the same guy here? I mean, it's just ridiculous. All right. Sammy Jane, thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the family. All right. Father interrupts drag story hour for children, calling it men dressed as prostitutes reading filth to children. I mean, seriously, do they still have these? Are there really parents that still take their kids to get read by dudes dressed in drag? I mean, I can't even believe this is still a thing. I can't believe parents do this to children. I really can't. All right, let's go ahead and watch what this dad has to say.
Sorry. This is morally wrong. This is morally wrong.
Drag queen story time for
Reading stories to children.
wrong. Margot, give me this is absolutely disgraceful. We have kids, men dressed as prostitutes, reading filth to children. What's this all about, lads? We can't. Hi, how's it going? Lads, we can't stand for this.
This isn't very
Drag queen story time. People are getting out about it in America. It's not welcome in Ireland. Look at all these people here, lads. They're in protection of grooming. Right.
We're not here to cause trouble. We're just trying to make people aware.
This is a piece. Look at this, lads. All around. Look at what they have. They're protecting grooming going on in Tralee. There's grooming going on in Tralee. Yeah. No, I won't. This is a public library. We are members of the public. This is a event. This is an event. Children's event. You can't do it. Oh, don't be touching me. Hey, Steve, can you record this? Where are you, Steve? Please. All right. No, we're not going. We have every right to be here. We've been asked to leave, and we refuse to leave. You can call the Gardaí all you want. What should be called in the Gardaí is this grooming going on for children. How dare they? This is grooming. Why do you have men dressed as women? They're not even dressed as women. They're dressed as prostitutes. Right?
You don't need to be insulting to people.
Excuse me.
You don't need to be insulting to people. Really? Well, okay, if that's the case, I'm offended, since that's the word everybody wants to use these days. Well, excuse me, I'm offended that you bring children here to listen to this crap. That offends me, right? That's what I'd be saying. I mean, it's so ridiculous. Like, I can't even, more people should stand up, more parents. I don't care what anybody says. People can get mad at me all they want. This is bull crap. And look what it's doing to children. Mental health in kids has never been as bad as it is right now. And why do you think that is? I mean, the kids can't even keep straight what gender they are, what gender they are born as. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm waiting for somebody to say something to me one day. I'm waiting to run into some lunatic on the street. You know, it's so crazy. Leave the kids alone, right? Leave the damn kids alone. Did anybody stop to think? If there's a community where they have to be told to leave the children alone, then that community needs to be looked at. That community needs to be broken down and taken apart. Sorry, not sorry. All right, hold on. I got to see if I can move this real quick so I can see if I can get this to plug in. I'll try it again. Give me 1 second, guys. Yes, Sammy Jane, that's awesome. I'm so glad you were able to come remember. Don't do this to me. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to charge. If I can't get it, I swear. It's so ridiculous. Okay. I hate to do this, but this is going to die on me. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to end this here. I'm going to have to let this charge. And then at 8 o'clock, I will be back on to do part 2 of this live because I still have a lot left to go over. All right. So I love you guys. I got to see if I can get a new cord for this. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you later tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry I had to cut this short, but this is going to die on me any second. I'll see y'all at 8.